Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to check out the Rileys. Hopefully this orange isn't too over powerful. I got this up here today too. This is a mattress that we have in our son's room. So we were going to, we haven't been going live for a while, but we wanted to go live today. So we were going to plan it, set a time for it, all that good stuff, but we didn't. We just went live. So we don't expect a lot of people to be here, but we'll see who shows up. But it's all good either way. We're just trying to come on, show everybody that we're alive and kicking. So my wife was in here when I was, or she set this up and then left. uh, so we'll see what happens with it. See how long we last today. How much talking we do. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to check out the Rileys. Hey. Falling asleep on the ads, huh? I understand. But thank you for coming by, Mr. Dan. My wife should be here sometime. I don't know. She got a phone call or something and left the room and hasn't returned yet. But we shall see. We're doing pretty good, considering. We've been better, but we've been worse as well. How about yourself? Hopefully you guys are doing all right. Yeah, at the driving game, I'm not doing so good. You know, when I used to play back in the day, the setup was different or whatever, and it's a little different now. Seems like the joystick's a little more sensitive, so I keep going into the opposite lane or running into something. Of course, if I played it more, maybe I would get a lot better at it. But I realize what kind of games my son doesn't have and what kind of game he does have. The games I used to play back in the day were the driving games, but I also played a lot of like Madden and basketball and all that kind of stuff. But it's been off the top of my head. I probably quit playing games back in like 2008, somewhere in that area. I remember the PS3. I think I had a PS3 back then. Maybe it was a PS2, 3. I don't know. I've always bought the game. I have two older boys, so I've always bought games and stuff for them. But really was into the big to the Madden. That was the game that I spent the most time on. Yeah, yeah. I played Atari back in the day, and Nintendo. Of course, we had the Super Nintendo, and I used to play. Back when I was a teenager, I think I played a lot of Zelda, those type of adventure games. I also played Super Mario's, and of course the Mike Tyson. Ooh, ooh. That's on the old Nintendo. Yeah. But when my older boy was, my older two boys were little, I used to have a huge game room where we'd have different game systems set up on different TVs, and had a pool table, foosball table, something else up there. But I had a huge loft that we had a ton of stuff in. Yeah, the Frogger. Yeah. When the games started being like the shoot 'em up games, I was uh, I was on my way out of playing the games. I did play a little bit of the game where you go around and jack people's cars and rob people and all that kind of crazy stuff. I forget what it was called. But yeah, I haven't played games in years. I was at the point where I was once I was going through divorce and all that kind of stuff. I kind of quit playing. I didn't have time for games. I was too busy sobbing and all that kind of stuff. Uh, well, so far the weather is hot and dry. It's hot and dry. It's always hot here. It's either hot and wet or hot and dry. Today it's hot and dry. My tablet wants to mess up on me, of course. Hoping my wife shows up for this. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. So you're gonna go riding? That's awesome. That is the best thing I think I would really enjoy to do here if I was able to. I guess I don't know. I haven't been on one of these motorcycles over here, um, but I don't see any like comfortable bikes. If you know what I'm saying. For a bigger guy, most of them people drive around little moped looking things. So, and then if they're younger and they own the bike, they put these little tiny wheels on them and like a low profile tire. And I don't see the. I mean, the roads here are very bumpy, anyways, and you don't need potholes. The road is just bumpy. Like when they pour the concrete, it's always off. It's never like a smooth. So it's boonk, 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 boonk when you're driving. So then Then they put on the low profile tires and it gets even worse. I can imagine. Again, I haven't driven anything since I've been living here in the Philippines. Yeah, I think that is the most of the most of the bikes here are like up to 150 cc. I have seen pictures and heard of some different bikes that are here in the Philippines, but I like when I was in Manila, I seen the what is those Ducatis or whatever. I seen somebody on one of those. But here local, I haven't seen like a Harley or even a like a Honda Cruiser or my ex father-in-law used to have a little Suzuki 650 that he learned to drive or whatever, and but he kept it over in my house in my garage. I had a big garage, so he kept it there. So I'd take it out every once in a while, and I always thought, man, this thing is too little. It's a 650, and I'm out on it. I was like, this thing is just too small for me. I wasn't even fat back then. Yeah, I I would not feel comfortable with any kind of, if you will, crotch rocket. The bikes that I've owned over the years, I've had a like a Honda, one of the Shadows or whatever they're called, but it was like a 1100, I think. But that was when I was really young and I wasn't supposed to be out on the road on it and that kind of thing. But then later on, I bought like dirt bikes and stuff like that where I didn't take them out on the road. Yeah. Yeah, I think most of the people are still over on the Big E show. I don't know if he's done with his show or not yet. I was going to tell him I was going to do a show, but I didn't want to interrupt his topic today. Oh, man. Hey, I'm about to bring them over. Hey, thank you, hamster. Hamster, not ham. Hapster. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, Tropical Tim. Hello. Appreciate you coming too. Thank you guys. My wife is here somewhere. She set this up for us and then disappeared. I think she got a phone call. Let me see if I can yell for her here. Merce. Yep, I don't know where she went. Thank you. Appreciate that dropping of the link. Yeah, we hadn't been going live so much lately. It's a little bit for me. It's been very hard to talk about the same subject um, too much, and especially when it's the subject that YT keeps kicking people off for. Some people haven't had any troubles with it, but I've been on several of them where they'll just shut down the whole stream just because the person mentions it or something. So I'm not going to say the word today. I'm not going to say the C word. Uh, I'm going to try not to say virus too much. I think I will say lockdown a little bit. But we were, hey, hello, hello. We're doing okay. Ace, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, remember we like the thumbs up or down. Either way, lets us know that you're awake. And it keeps me awake when I see the numbers going up, right? Keeps me on guard. All right, thank you too. There's two. Okay, we got 8 people in the house already. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, Hapsters, for getting people over here. Let them know we're on for the first time in many moons. Tropical Tim is moving around in the apartment, doing things. Yeah, it's amazing. When you're like stuck somewhere, like you're looking around at all the stuff you like. Man, I need to cut that bush right there, or I need to like. There's a tree out here that needs to be trimmed up, and it's like, man, I wish I had some tools to be able to trim up that tree right there. So now it's kind of like you staring at it like I don't have a ladder, and then most of the ladders I see here is not made for a heavyweight. And to get up tall enough on that tree for me to be able to trim it, it's not going to happen. But I wish I had the stuff to be able to do it now that we're stuck here. You kind of start staring at stuff. So, like, what is going on with that? So, we had a big problem the other day. Huge problem. And it's kind of caused issues here. Um, but in our bedroom, the um, the air conditioner has decided to quit working. Quit working. It's a little bit older unit, but it's always worked. And or if something went wrong, we had the technician come over and he fixed it. That kind of thing. We had it clean normally. The people. Rather than me pulling it out of the wall and trying to mess with it, we just paid. There's some people that they know that come to your house and will clean your air conditioners for you, and it doesn't cost very much. So why not just have them do it? They know what they're doing. They know what to do and what not to do. If I took it out, I'd like, now what do I do? I yanked this out of the wall. Now what do I do? So back home in Indiana, I had central air. It's just a big unit sitting outside the house, and every once in a while you go out there and spray it off and make sure there's not a bunch of leaves and stuff falls into it. And that's kind of how you took care of your air conditioner back home, right? Back in Indiana there, and so I never had any issues with these wall units like we have here or whatever you call it. I'll show you the one in this room here. Just a small, um, simple, and they call them air cons here instead of air conditioners. So it's an air con unit. And a little one like this, and this is a small room here. This is my son's room. So hey, JC is here. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys for coming. Hillbilly in the Philippines. Hello, my friend. Yeah, it's a raid. Woo-hoo. Uh, I appreciate it. Sorry that it's just me. It's supposed to be me and my wife, but let me try to message her and tell her, hey, all our friends are over. You need to come home. Let me let me pull this down here. I'm gonna message her and see if she replies to it. All right. I told her to come here. So hopefully she shows up. There you go. But anyways, with the small aircon, our aircon in the bedroom has quit working. And of course, with all this lockdown and stores are closed and uh, you know, just a bunch of mess. We don't really have the money to replace the aircon. I mean, it can be fixed. It has done what it's doing before. It sounds like it kind of sounds like the fan in there got stuck. Is the noise it makes instead of blowing like it turns on and you hear it. There's nothing coming out. Start your stream cast. What is that? I'm not that bright, hillbilly. I don't know what just happened, but hey, Brett, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got 12 people in the house. Got 5 thumbs up. Um, my tablet that I just messaged my wife to come here on, it made a big ding noise, but it didn't. It didn't. It's like popping online and offline for some reason. Oh, StreamYard. Okay, Yard Stream. Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll get back into the StreamYard where we can have people come up on the panel and stuff. But today, since this is our first day kind of back, we wanted to just come on here and see if we can get our friends to come back over and start talking to us. Hey, thank you, Biggie. Appreciate that. I'm okay, and you? Yeah, we're doing pretty good, my friend. Oh, Super Size Me. Okay, I never seen the first one, but um, I tried to cut out the McDonald's for the most part, except for I do like McDonald's coffee, black coffee. That is my favorite coffee that I can just grab and go. All right. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Silliest Corner. Thank you, thank you. Darren the Savage Travels has been here from jump. They're the first ones talking to me. Is it still morning or? Oh, it's almost noon here. A few minutes it will be noon. Yeah. Honeyco, hello, Honeyco. No, you got a good show of Honeycos in the house. Uh, I tried to catch some of your show last night, but I've been fighting to sleep, so I thought I wouldn't. I just sat there and watched some of it and didn't really talk too much, or didn't talk any, I guess. Well, if I start talking, then I'm there. I can just watch in the background. Yeah, yeah, we were watching Big E's show and stuff, and then my wife said, "Why don't we just go ahead and start our LS?" We weren't saying anything. Sometimes I don't know if you guys do that, but sometimes I go into to somebody's live stream, and if I don't really have anything to add, I try to, you know, not say too much. Yep, Darren was first one here. And sometimes, different different topics, every topic is not for me, just like you guys. Every topic, uh, hey, Big Kevin's even in the house. Hey, Big Kevin, how you doing, my friend? But every topic that you guys see on, you know, whether your friend is doing it or whoever it might be, sometimes it's better just to sit back and listen. I learned a long time ago. Sometimes I need to listen to what people are saying rather than if I'm always trying to think about what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I don't take in what is being said. So consider that sometimes, people. Not telling you guys to go and sit in the background of people's shows or anything, but sometimes you just want to listen. At least I do. I'm that guy. Hillbilly is off to Amazon. Off to Amazon you go. Well, have fun. Try to enjoy working. I was watching a video yesterday that a guy from Amazon was talking, and he said, "Yeah, I understand if we need to be at work because we're selling food or those types of supplies and stuff, but all we're shipping out is dildos and sex toys and stuff." That was so funny. In case you guys don't know, my wife used to work for Amazon, and she was one of their biggest supporters too, because she would work there all day and then come home to her boxes stacked up at the door where she would be ordering stuff. She would, I'm telling you, she would find stuff at work that she liked or whatever, and then on her break go look it up and buy it and have it shipped to our house. It was crazy. So I got to get you to work somewhere where you can't buy stuff. And she was a member of the Prime member, so it was like free shipping or whatever. She paid $100 a year to be a Prime member, but most of the stuff she got shipped for free, and also you get that Prime TV, which was horrible, but she got it anyway. Something else to watch. Who else did? John Baker. How are you doing, my friend? Yes. Go to the playrooms at the mall, huh? Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you guys all coming. Sorry, it's just one of us right now. The other one is supposed to be here. She had gotten a phone call or something. She was calling somebody back or something, and she disappeared. And now, to this point, I haven't. Hey, could you tell mom to come? My son just popped his head in the room. We actually have a big thing of sanitizer here, so every time the kids need sanitizer, they're busting in. It's one of those pump bottles, real easy to use. All right, I appreciate that, Mrs. Hapster. My wife is supposed to she's as you guys know, she teaches online. So sometime today she's supposed to do a well, she's probably got classes, but she has to do seminars sometimes where they teach her something, or there's something that they want to talk to her about, but it's an online deal. I'm pretty sure she doesn't get paid for it, but she's got one of those coming up sometime today. I don't know when. Hey, David and Mercy Whipple, how you guys doing? Oh, we're gonna throw up a new video tonight. All right. Yeah, I was watching you guys work out, and I kept waiting for David to put on the high heels and go on the treadmill. uh, yeah, I don't see how anybody walks in the high heels, much less on the treadmill in high heels, right? So if they let you out of the house, jail 3 days a week. Yep. I it's been weird us getting out of the house. You know, we haven't been to a regular shopping like a big store. We've been hitting up the local Mercury Drugs is where we've been going, and they have like some small supplies, and they so we go to that, but then we go to there's a like a meat store where we go buy our packaged meats and stuff like that. And there's a fruit stand that we go to that's all together. I got a video coming up that kind of shows where we were. But that's where we go. But I haven't been to the big store, so I don't know what it's like since last time we went there was a huge line to even get in. So and now it's only supposed to be one person at a time. So yeah, somebody else in the family goes, and it's not me. I'm not the one. Let's see. I think we're about to take down coming into the U.S. TikTok. So, you think they're gonna kill off the TikTokans? I don't know if you guys caught the video the other day of the kids in the area. I don't know if they're all kids, but they're younger than I am. They're building kites and flying them over in the rice field.
Hey, you, what's up?
Everybody's here and they're wondering what happened to you.
I'm talking to a friend.
Okay.
Oh, hello guys. Kumusta? What's up everybody? Mabuhay ang tanan.
Yeah, mabuhay.
Mabuhay.
I'll let you read stuff. You're better
Okay,
at
go.
it.
Where? Which part?
There. Start.
David and Mercy Whipple. I don't even get to stay in the house. I'm essential and have to still go to work every day.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good for you. Haniko loading. Rapsters talk English. Arcelia want to join our funny talking. TikTok cannot be here in the US soon.
Oh, they're gonna quit allowing it, huh?
Wow. This is Riley. Hi, Haniko baby. Hello. Hindi ako maarang mag-English. I don't know how to speak English, she said. Hi, Mercy. Hey, Brett. What's up? Kumusta guys? Why not Mrs. Hamster? Subdi Adventure. Hello, Mercy. Hello, guys. Arcelia, hello. Hey, there, darling Mercy. Hello, the Hapsters. Rain, Ruel, hello. We go to work every day. Oh, that's good for you, the hamsters. I miss working.
You miss working?
Yeah, hate to say it, but I do. Hello, Brett. Oh, you are saying hello to Bill's Mercy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, hamsters. You too. You too. Yeah, David. Brett. Agi pat pakatuyaw man. Hamster. Ha ha ha. I want to stay home and get paid for watching Netflix. Me too, man.
Hey, speaking of Netflix, have you guys we binge watched the show everybody's talking about, and no one's talked about it on here yet. So I'm gonna throw it
Hello,
out there.
PJB.
We binge watched Tiger King. Yes, we did. Oh
We watch
man,
Who Killed Carol's Husband.
it was a train wreck.
Ha ha ha. I wish I can do that, but gotta take care of the men in uniform.
Yes,
Hey, thumbs up first, guys. Thank you, Rain Ruel. Even Mrs. Riley have a hard time in reading that language, Rain. Yep,
what language was it?
I don't know.
Was it Messiah?
No, even checking in my friend Steven Banoy. Hello, Steven.
Hello, hello.
I think I know what you're talking about. The hamsters. It's the Tiger King. Hello, PJB. How are you from Rain?
Yes,
That's crazy show. That's
it
some crazy
is.
show.
It was crazy, crazy.
That's crazy that I don't like Carol.
Why? Why? Who did you like?
Hello, cats and kittens.
Yeah. Hello there. You remember watching that lady will sue you over anything. So
My husband watched it in one time.
yeah,
It's interesting.
it it was a train wreck. I kept seeing on Facebook everybody posting about it. So I was like, well, we ain't
David
doing nothing. Let's watch
David
it.
watched it the whole time. I hear they are making more of the story.
They are.
Waray. It's Waray. It's another language.
Oh, okay. They're making a
Hello, Tropical Tim.
scripted
Kumusta?
miniseries about it or something is what I heard, like with actors and stuff. So, but that real stuff is a train wreck.
I think they had all issues,
Yeah,
different issues.
all of them.
Arcelia, watch the show if you can. Tiger King.
Yes.
Good thing. Thank you, Rain Ruel. PJB, hey, she wants to learn Waray. A little bit, yes. Waray and Bisaya is different. Yes, it is different.
Is it one of the languages here?
That's the language of Mary.
So my aunt speaks that language.
Yeah, I matchmaking them.
Yeah.
That's good. But I don't know Waray. Thank you all.
So where is she from?
Who?
Mary.
Where the
I know where but do you know the name of the place?
I forgot. Posting our new video. Hope I don't miss anything. All right, David. There.
Dave, we try to watch
St.
it.
William, hi, tropical Tim in the Philippines. Pauline Detmers, Michigan native here. Wife is a Bicol native. We have house that is not far enough from Seattle.
It's not far enough. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, everybody.
Thank you guys for coming. And like we said, or like I said earlier, yeah, it's been a little while since we've really been on here. And we wanted to get back to doing some of our live shows. And we know there's a lot going on in the world. And hopefully, for a little bit here, we can enjoy and not necessarily be too badly affected by what's going on outside. And what we put down as a topic today was, if you're like us and you're locked down in the house with other people, remember they are not your enemies. Um, don't go looking for all the things that they do wrong right now. It's very easy for us to focus on what others are doing and what they're not doing, or I can sit here and stare at my wife 24/7 right now, and I can be like, well, she's not doing this right, or she's not doing that right. It's very easy right now to do that kind of stuff. She can do it to me as well.
Attack each
You
other.
know, and we must remember during this time that we're locked down with loved ones. These people are in our house with us because we love these people, and we need to treat them like uh, just that. We love each other, and we're not going to let little things become big things. And uh, we must all, you know, stay bonded, and let's get through this together, and not end up burying somebody in the backyard because you let they didn't dust the lamp the way you
They
wanted
didn't
them
wash the
to.
dishes.
Yeah, they didn't wash the dishes when you thought they should have washed the dishes. So, but have patience with each other. They're not your enemy. You guys are on the same team. Act like it during these times.
Yeah, time is a precious gift
Yeah.
for the loved ones.
Something that I can honestly say that we've been doing a lot better since this lockdown has happened. Uh, you know, we have been making sure we have more time to pray together as a family. So, before me and Mercy would pray together, or, occasionally with the kids, or, that kind of stuff. But now we make sure it's daily. What better time is it to pray? So,
Also, time, you know, find something to do, like a project.
yeah,
BJB's doing
yeah. Remodel.
model. Yeah, yeah. And stay positive, guys. I think my wife and I work harder when we are home together.
Yeah,
Always something to do around here. Motivate each other. That's right.
exactly.
The
But
best part is to motivate
right,
each other.
exactly, and stay motivated together on the same, same vision. If you're motivated on that wall there and she's motivated on this one, there's going to
Separate.
be you guys need to come together and work on that wall over there. And
Being positive and motivations are the key.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
right, the Hucksters. Have to motivate each other.
Yeah. And sorry, we're not trying to get you know as everybody here probably knows, we are believers. We believe in Jesus as being our Savior, one God, that kind of thing. And so we can't help but mention it in the things that we do. We don't try to get preachy on here or anything, but that's our
But
beliefs, and
if you insist, we will.
sometimes we get a little preachy.
First time here. Happy to hear you all are believers too. Josh and Kale. Hello, Josh. Thank you. So my
Welcome, welcome,
husband go
welcome.
out running and I stay here and listen to the Rileys. Haha. The hamsters.
There you go.
Okay.
When you get back from your jog, I'll be here.
Love, love, love. Can't help but talk about the Lord. Yes, yes,
Exactly.
yes.
We,
The source.
it comes up a lot in our stuff, even if we're not. We didn't say, "Hey, this is what we're talking about today." What and everything. That's the way it is.
Take care. Gotta get some sleep now, David and Mercy Whipple.
All
Thank you,
right.
David and Mercy. Katukayo. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. You have a good rest.
You rarely say thank you, PJB. We are. We don't try to put on a front of who we are and who we ain't. You know, I was in somebody else's show yesterday, and they were saying, you know, I was on the panel, and I seen one of the people in the show saying, I'm an atheist, so I don't want to hear this. I'm out of here. I mean, you know, if you're that small where you can't listen to other people's beliefs, you know, I don't care what belief you are. You're welcome on our panel. I am secure in my faith. So if somebody say they're Muslim, say they're atheist, whatever, you're free to give your opinion here. It's yours. It's your right. I'm not stopping you. We are secure in who we are and what we believe. And you know, if you're an atheist and that's what you believe, you shouldn't be afraid of somebody talking about, you know, their belief in God. You know, hey, if you don't believe there's one, why does it matter if that person's talking about it or not? You know?
It was fun to chat with you on a Brit in the Philippines live cast. Polly Techman.
Yes, yes, definitely, my friend. We appreciate you coming by and visiting with us. I haven't been on his show recently. I go on there and listen, but I hadn't been talking a lot because of, you know, the subject. He seems like when I go there, a lot of times they're talking about, you know, the subject of the day, and I don't particularly want to talk about it every day. So yeah,
Not every day.
not every day. It's not an everyday topic for me.
That's right.
But I will be back. I know he does a lot of live streams and stuff. So I will definitely be back and we'll talk to him some more. Seems like Brit in the Philippines seems like a very wise guy, and
Smart man.
he's been through a lot of the stuff that we are going through, or we that has arisen here. So, ooh, my wife's putting a little light on the subject. Ooh, ooh.
Ooh,
I can see it right
hey.
in my glasses. Do you know what just
You see, I
happened?
let look light now. That's good.
You want to read some of it?
Oh, wait. Yeah, you all take care and hope I don't pass your next LS even on the day of Passover. LOL. We Christians love everyone as a Christian. One is not God.
Exactly.
We are on different. We are on different beliefs, but it's okay to get your opinion across. But we are not forced either.
Right.
Some like Fords. It's okay to be wrong.
Forrest. I'm driving a Ford. I can't believe it.
Good night, David and Mercy Whipple from the Hapsters. Adrian Gibson, hello. Hi, how's it going?
Hello, hello, hello.
Today is a Brit in the Philippines birthday. I done video on it. That's
Awesome.
awesome. Sab. Sin, hi Gabriel. Adrian Gibson. I am proud to be a believer in Christ.
Us too, PJB. We're right
Shout
with you, my
out
friend.
everyone. Don't forget your thumbs up. Yeah, guys, don't forget our thumbs up. Is that your ring light?
Working.
Lobsters, yeah. Was that a tear? You're crying. Biggie said, PJB, amen. The hamsters, aha. Vicky is in the house. Hello, Vicky. PJB Hillbilly. I am excellent. Adrian Gibson said that.
Mercy's got this light in my face now, so it's causing me problems with seeing. Trying to clean my glasses, but they just can't keep
We
cleaning
can
up.
all still be respectful, even if we have different beliefs.
There
That's
you
right.
go.
Yes.
That's the way we believe. We live in the area here in the Philippines that um, is a very mixed area. We have uh, Catholics and Muslims is the most of the people that are here, and then you have some Christians and of course atheists. That's the most of what we see in this area. And guess what? I don't go up to them, drive by the Catholic Church, and you know.
You can't do that. Respect them, right? Number 15, thumbs up from
Thank
John
you.
and Callie.
Appreciate the
Adrian
thumbs
gives
up.
an amen to life. I let people post a comment in my live. I read it if it's a subject I don't care to discuss. I simply read the next comment.
Yeah, there you go, my friend. If you guys haven't been over to Tropical Tim's live streams, they are some of the best live streams out there.
Yeah.
He's very respectful to everybody, very witty, very funny guy.
Sense of humor.
Yeah, great sense of humor. You guys should go check him out. If you don't know, if you see somebody say TT on here, they're talking about Tropical Tim in the Philippines.
Shortcut.
So he is one of
Yes.
our long time mentors on here.
Yes.
So if you see us doing something wrong, it's his fault. We got him that time, didn't we?
Yeah. Tropical Tim had what you call that? Like can say stuff like, "I don't do this."
Yeah. He used to
Yeah.
give us spankings when we first started doing
Yes.
this. Stop that, knock that off. What are you guys doing?
Mercy, stop going, leaving down.
My
I
wife likes to
even get
wonder
that in
away.
Messenger,
Right. Stop
but
walking
that's
on.
okay. I am Hawaii time. Tropical Tim in the Philippines. Your stream is number one. I am Hawaii time. No wonder I can get to you.
Yes.
Hello, host from Peter Door World.
Hello, welcome.
Tropical Tim, we do the same thing. Best to avoid conflict. Josh and Khaled. With your hi sis, the hamsters from Peter Door World. We might we might set up you up with a Father Fazio Christian Plus satellite.
There it is.
Biggie in Cebu. Wallace, the Wallace Live. Hello,
Hey,
guys.
hello, Wallace. You know, I just started watching Fazio Hoodwink with the by an Angel. I know I'm not saying his channel right, but you know, I'm just trying to get to know him a little bit, and so I watched some of his live streams, but I really haven't been in there commenting too much. I'm trying to see what he's about and do I like or do I don't like, you know, that kind of thing. That's the state I'm at right now.
Rain
So
Rain.
far, so good though.
Rain Rain Ruel still here at the background. Thank you, Rain Rain.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
Said, yes, I can shoulder the blame, right?
There it is. He's got broad shoulders, right?
Biggie and Cebu, my mentor, hillbilly in the Philippines.
There you go.
Ah, too bad. I missed your LS's Peter Door World. Could have come up.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get the StreamYard going again where, you know, we can bring people up and stuff, but we were just trying to get back into a routine of doing our LS before we started bringing people up on our panel and that kind of thing.
Also, we had to have a topic too, right? We're not.
Yeah, and we want to make sure before we go on StreamYard that we already have our topic set up. That's the way we like to do it. Already have a topic set up. I already have at least one guest that we're going to bring up. That's typically when we go on the StreamYard. Uh, we like to save. We got the free version, so we like to save our hours on there for
20 hours a month,
yeah,
man.
we got 20
I have
hours.
to
So
enjoy that 20 hours.
so we try to save it for you know, like interviewing people and that type of thing. We have one person that we would like to bring up and introduce everybody to, and as soon as I get a hold of them, we may do that one. One of these days, I want to bring my two kids from
Yeah.
that live in Indiana still. I want to two boys. I want to bring them up here and let you guys meet them. 17 and 24, 25.
Peter Door World just stopping by to say hi, host. I will
Thank you.
sleep now. All
Appreciate
right.
you
Thank
coming
you for
by.
coming, Peter
You're
Dorworld.
welcome back anytime, my friend. Hopefully, you've already hit the old red button there, and we're friends. Um, I don't recall off the top of my head right now, so but I
Picky and
appreciate you
Cebu, like
coming.
where you're real. Oh, hillbilly in the Philippines says Big E and Cebu, like the way you're real.
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 He keeps it real.
Have a good one, Peter Door. Oh wow, that will be great, guys. Check out Riley, the Hamsters.
Uh, we try. Yeah. But I have not been able to get the boys to agree upon a time. My oldest son lives on his own, and then my younger one lives with his mother. And getting them to both to agree to something at a certain time that's not happened yet. So
PJB have a suggestion. He said you can bring up Doug the pug and Bindi the bulldog. They're not super talkative though.
but they're super cute, right? PJB.
Smart. Yeah.
We get all the people here the dog loving people out there to come in and enjoy the doggies. I would bring up our dogs, but
Tom and
they're
Ruth
too
is here too.
hyper. Hey, hello, hello.
Yeah. Tom and Ruth, hello, hello. PJB the pug eye contact is not so good either.
Yeah, I see a British expat in the Philippines. Hello, welcome, welcome. Yeah, their eye contact isn't good. Well, I seen that one video where he kept spinning around and you seen his backside a lot. So we might be talking to the butt of him, huh?
Josh and Kyle said glad we stopped in.
Yes, we
Thank
appreciate you
we
guys for
appreciate it.
coming in and hanging out. It's you can go to a lot of these LSs right now. There's very hard subjects and very with everything that's going on in the world, it's very we see a lot of people on edge and stuff. It's easy to get upset over, So we are trying to talk about that a little bit today. About you know you have your loved ones that you're with. You're probably in lockdown like we are, or you get to go to work and come back. But remember the time that you're spending with them at home. These people are not your enemies. These are people that are for you. They're with you. They're gonna be in the house with you this whole time. Let's
Sharky Malt Stunkin phone about that. Just wanted to wish everyone peace and love. Thank you,
Hey
Sharky.
Shardy, thank you for coming by, my friend. Appreciate that. I see 19 thumbs up.
Thank you guys for the thumbs up.
We like thumbs up or down either way.
Oh my
Appreciate you
god,
guys. Give
that's
us a little attention.
thanks for the shout out. Those British expat says thanks for the shout
And
out.
no problem, my friend.
Nice to meet some other Christian. It's scary time, but we know who holds our future.
There you go. That's why we try personally not to fret about this. I mean, if this is it, this is it. We know
Still
where
in
we're going.
control.
So,
Pugs turn around like that. We call it pug kisses. The hamster, I love you already. From Rain Rain Ruel. Well, the hamsters is love, love, love.
there it is.
Are you on lockdown in the Philippines? Yes. More
PJB, when the puck turns around like that, those are called
pug
puck
kisses.
kisses. Is that where he wants the kisses at, right in the butt? Yeah,
St. William said
we
hello,
are on
Vicky.
lockdown here in the Philippines. We're not supposed to leave the house unless we're out to buy food or have one of those essential jobs that they speak of, and they only give you one pass
Family per house.
per house
Big
per
E,
family.
Tropical said, Big E has no abilities. He does, however, possess capabilities, probabilities, and possibilities.
There
There you
you
go,
go.
Big E. From Big Fiji.
That is pretty good.
Gosh. Yes, yes, yo. My Kale's birthday is tomorrow, so I'll be staying home. But it is worth to save other lives.
Yeah, it's awesome. We appreciate everybody that goes out. Yeah. Well, Biggie, there's a secret about that video. Just like the video that we posted the day before of the kids having that snowball fight. Those were old videos that Mercy had found on her
Tablet.
tablet. So we thought we would share them with everybody. And yeah, we haven't been to the water since all this has happened. So we live too far away from it to just go. They barely let you out of the neighborhood here, much less to travel
Yeah.
out of the
Like each time,
area.
right?
Yeah. But we just posted it to remember the time. Remember when we used to go to the ocean?
Remember this? Remember
Yeah.
that?
And that's a nice little resort that we enjoyed going to before. And yeah, the old video trick. Yeah, I had thought about doing some more of that,
I'll,
putting up
or
some more old
pictures
videos.
of the food too, right? I had lots of pictures there.
You need
Food.
to make a collage of that. Are they on your tablet though?
All, even in my phone. You remember I'm Asian?
Yeah, my wife is famous for taking pictures of
What's that
all
hot
food
meal?
that she eats. Except for if we make it at home, she don't really take pictures of it unless she's like proud of what she just created. But other than that, anytime we went out to eat, she photographed all the food that we ate. I don't know if she compares it later, like, man, that didn't react too good on my stomach. Let me see what I ate.
TJB said, I have an official from that says I am an essential worker. I feel so special. Not. I feel screwed. Everyone home playing extra and I got to go to work. That's right.
uh,
Tomorrow, oh, Sab's talking to Napsters. British expat here being locked down is a bit sad. My wife is the only one allowed to go and buy things that we importantly need.
right. What we've been doing to kind of bypass this,
We go together
we go together and I pretend she doesn't know how to drive and I'm her driver. But I just don't go
just to go
into the
out of the
store.
house, you
Yeah,
know.
I just want to get out a little
Yeah.
bit. Then you drive on the street and it's like never before. I've never seen it like that, as far as no
No
traffic
cars
and
and
stuff.
stuff. No tricycles. Oh, I feel the love, Big E from the hamster. I will put you on my sack, hamsters. I'll teach you how to swim, Rain. Only takes 10 minutes. Will take only seconds. Just
You get thrown in the
put
deep
her
enough
in
water.
the. Yeah, that's what Bill's planning to do to me, but
She won't let me though.
forgot I float.
I float.
I float
Well, you'll be okay then. Just drop in.
just in the ocean,
You float in the ocean.
but not in the swimming pool. No salt there.
She's full of it. Don't let her lie.
No hamsters. Big E, will that work behind my board? She can float. My God, no, the hamsters. Oh, Rain, I think they know how to swim. With the cold shirt. Shut
Yeah.
up, wear the cold shirt.
My
Almost
wife's got some cold
anytime.
shirts here, but I don't think I have any. I had jerseys and stuff,
You
and
bought me two, right?
yeah, they all have
I do
plenty of
like
cold
it. It
stuff.
feels like my uniform now.
Yeah,
Every time I go out, that's my everyday
she likes
shirt.
wearing. I don't like to wear the jerseys here in the Philippines because I'm already hot. And those like letters like stick to you, kind of. I mean, I wear basketball jerseys
Yeah.
because they're straps.
My wife is also working with the government, but now she's just to stay home with us as the work has been suspended for almost a month now. The only good thing is she is still being paid even.
That is
Yes,
good.
even in private also.
Not all of them.
No, all of them, all of them,
If you
five
got
thousand.
if you got a like the bake shop up here.
No, you remember the place McCoy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have read their in post in
Yeah, but
Facebook.
it's
All
not.
of their employees have,
That's
but
what he's
not on the
telling me.
sari sari store.
Yeah, and not all the private ones. Like, is that gas station that closed? You think they're all getting
Yes,
paid? It's not say who said.
baby.
She
I,
knows.
I
She
know
knows.
better.
She knows. She
I
knows.
know, man. This is my place. No, no, right. I've heard that the tons who now swim with. I do, I do to Sal did it a lot in Newport and Hawaii. Soon I will, soon I will have to do that. British expat in the Philippines.
Yeah.
I feel pity for the driver here. No means of income.
Yeah.
Jeepney and tricycles are not allowed to operate.
Right.
Yeah,
We
they were trying to help. The barangay had that every day. You put the chairs. I don't know if in your area as well, but here there's a every day you put your chairs outside. They give you food,
they've been bringing rice and
rice, and
sardines.
yes, yes, it's good. Here you will run into sea turtles and sharks. Wow. Hello, room from John Escape. Hello, John.
Hello, John. Welcome,
Welcome.
welcome, welcome.
I've been locked down so long, I finally tried Reno liver spread. Just as I thought, it sucks.
As you guys seen, my wife, when I was on the panel last night at Big E's, my wife comes by and she throws food in my mouth and doesn't tell me what it is for me to try. It was some kind of,
It's tuna.
but it's like a spicy tuna,
Yeah.
like hard
And
ball thing.
yeah, roll it with
Yeah,
flour and then roll it, fry it. Tastes good, right?
it was okay.
Say tastes good.
Yeah, it tastes good.
I've been Biggie said, I've been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Matawa, LA, Paloma, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tocopilla.
It's trying to sound like my man Johnny Cash. Oh, I've been everywhere, man.
That's good. They have some kind of help at least. Yeah, they
Something.
do. And people here are not afraid. I
Yeah.
mean, not trying to be afraid.
Yeah.
They sneak out.
We have a lot of people. Oh, look who surprised
Woohoo,
us with
Christian.
Christian just came in and slammed the door, let everybody know he is
He's
in the
here.
house.
Whoop, woo.
Wow, my friend,
Thank
thank
you.
you for that. Appreciate it.
Yes, we appreciate
I
it.
hadn't seen you in a few days. Hey, John
John Escape
Escape.
or
We
whatever.
appreciated our
Thank you,
friends.
John, for the
Thank
blessing.
you.
I just give it to the neighbor here as they don't really have a lot.
Yeah,
British expert. That's good. That's good. That's love right there.
yeah.
Love, love, love,
I
Christian
I
Martinez.
think that's kind of what happened to ours. We brung it in the house, and then it was here, and then I think Mama gave it to somebody.
Yes, yes,
So
yes. We put chairs too outside, but we gave it to
gave it to
others.
somebody else
Yes.
that needed it more than we do.
Big E nuts. Kobe Montana. Big E. Tropical Tinted. Wow, that's great, KM. Hello, Hapsters from John Escape. Sean, hello, bro. How are you, Christian? Sean. Hello,
Christian,
Sean.
we've
Thanks for
missed you,
hanging
my
out with
friend.
us.
I've been checking out Giggly Girl's videos.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
waiting
those
for
apples.
that Apple thing. Me and her watched together. I was
Like,
like, man,
oh
she's
man,
gonna
that
lose
must
a
hurt.
tooth. It's like she's like hitting it. I was like, oh man.
or like
Like
waiting on her.
if
Like,
I did
oh,
that, I'd come out and wouldn't have any teeth left.
or if I did, I'll just take it off and just say,
Look like a fish hanging by.
take a picture of it.
Uh,
Cheeky, but I have been in Sasak Saskatoon. Saskatoon. Biggie.
Saskatoon.
Yeah,
I've never heard of it.
me too. Well, we Biggie went to places we never
Yeah.
been to, so it's
There's a lot more traveling than I've
yes.
ever done.
What's up, brother? From the Hapsters, Christian Martinson. Big Big Kevin is in the house. Hello, Big
Yeah.
Kevin.
Big Kevin the man. The man with
Scobie,
the plan.
Montana, population 1,000.
Big Kevin is in Kentucky right now.
Ooh.
My wife likes Kentucky.
I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with the mountains.
Yeah.
And
But we were so flat in Indiana that when you go down to Kentucky and where my family's from, it's all mountains and stuff.
the
So
plants
she
there.
enjoys it. And then, but we do go to the other side of Kentucky where it flattens out. I have a friend that lives there, and we've been out to his place. He has a business out there and stuff.
Pastor Big Kevin. Whoop whoop in the house. PJB, and that's on a busy day.
Yes. Have we? Yes, but I try to eat sideways. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Try to hold on to it and eat it. I know no hands, but I'd try to like you duck for apples or something.
I'll try to eat it. Oh, maybe a smart way to eat society.
Yeah. Catch this one for us.
Hello, what's up?
Wait.
Pinay and Pinay and Afam travels. Hello, Sam.
Hello.
We live 45 minutes out of Evansville. That's where my cousin is, right?
Yeah,
Evansville.
Evansville. Who
Close
lives
to
there?
Indiana.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Sab-Sabdi Adventure. Okay lang, ate. Hapsters. Mwah.
Look who's here? Haven't
Foreign
seen them in a
X. The
while.
Foreign X. Hello. Long time.
Yeah, we haven't done many of these lately,
Yes,
so
yes. So it's like we're new here.
yeah, we're new to this live stream stuff.
It's our good thing Tropical Tim's still here.
Right, he's teaching us.
Teach us again.
Yeah,
Oh, review. What you call that?
we're relearning.
Relearning. Hey Riley, watching The Outsider. That move had a lot of great young actors in it.
Yeah,
Oh, Chinesky.
I remember that.
Long time no see. The Foreign X. Right.
Yeah, we've
It's
been in
been a
hiding.
while.
We've been trying to post a video still every day, and some of them are kind of goofy. And uh, I don't know how many of you guys caught the little funny one that I did, but I plan on doing some more silly stuff like that where I pretend to be somebody different, or Mercy will pretend to be somebody different. And I got a couple planned coming up, and hopefully you guys will enjoy. They're for fun. Um, and get a laugh out of them, like we're trying to do.
Have fun.
Yeah, have
Enjoy
fun with it a
life.
little bit. You know, when you're stuck in the house, you can only come up with so many ideas. So we're going to pretend to be other people for for some of our upcoming videos. So maybe see if you guys can guess who we are in some of them. But that Be Real character that I played, that is something that it's kind of a I don't know if you guys seen that old movie, Be Rad. Let's see, it's Malibu's Most Wanted, and it was Jamie Foxx or Jamie Kennedy played like he was a gangster, but he was from a very rich and wealthy family, and Uh, it was a funny movie back in the '90s sometimes, and that's kind of was a play on that.
We're talking about movies now.
Yeah,
I
we're
like
talking movies.
I like karate.
My wife likes some stuff where you have to read the whole movie. I can't even read the stream here, much less a movie.
I'm flying.
Like
I
I'll
like
watch
the
it if you read it for
flying.
me.
I like the camera tricks.
uh,
How they do it. Technology, you know. Appreciate the technology.
green screen. They're flying through the air.
Yeah.
I like the back in the '70s.
I
They
like
used to
the
do that stuff.
yeah.
They'd be flying through the air, kicking.
Flying. That's what I was
Like
watching.
man, they should play basketball if they can fly through the air like that. Fly from one end of the court to the other one.
That's
Just dunk it.
yeah. They had what I forgot what's it called. But I don't think it's in your ability. Want to stay, but I have been up 33 hours so far.
Whoa.
It's catching up with me. Need some sleep and count. Okay,
Okay,
PJB. Thank you,
PJB.
PJB.
Thank
Don't
you for
forget
coming.
your melatonin.
Make you go to sleep
It works for.
easier.
What's my favorite drink?
Vodka?
Vodka. PJB vodka.
Vodka.
Or there's another one.
It's
When you feel sick,
NyQuil.
NyQuil.
I just said vodka.
Abdi's in the house. Hello, Abdi.
Hello, my friend Abdi. Oh, we're doing good. How about yourself, my friend? First day off. Okay. Make it count.
Wow.
Well, we're glad you hung out with us.
NyQuil. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, good subtitle. Giant Escape. I just watched it yesterday, last
Did you?
night. Yeah, Netflix. The movie. Did you know there's an episode 2?
So Netflix did a miniseries.
No, that's like old, not in Netflix. But that before this is like a new one.
Yeah.
They make another one,
Okay.
but the better is
The old one.
I watched it.
Yeah.
Not too.
Not too much.
No.
The new one or the old one?
The old one is better.
I
I've
don't
never
think I
been
know
drunk
either.
without being intoxicated.
But you take some NyQuil, and that stuff has put me on my.
Oh man.
I felt drunk taking too much NyQuil before. I spin around the room and.
There was one time I, took a night pill too and feels like I'm,
I was too talkative.
yeah. And I with lots of fa 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 fa.
Cousin.
But I don't, I feel so sleepy. I don't care. You can talk all hours.
So, if anybody was on Big E show yesterday, where I was on the panel, I finally admitted to my wife that I was showing her sleeping. she had passed out while we were sitting there.
See, when you hear your husband talking,
she falls asleep when I talk.
Yeah, I'm listening. I had my own phone with Bluetooth noise cancelling. I don't.
And she was on the edge of the bed over there, and she
Then
just fell asleep.
Yeah.
So
Talking too much.
I kept turning the camera so she would be on the screen, and she woke up like right after I had put it back, and then I had finally admitted it to her later on that I was doing
Don't
that.
forget the vodka. The hamsters bring me too. Haha. Okay, folks, time to rest for the Hawaiian lady. See you next time. I'm glad I made it here today. Thank you so much for the great friendship. Love, love, love. Thank you, the sir. We appreciate you. Thank you. Wow.
PJB, thank you, my
Thank
friend.
you.
God bless. Thank you, thank you.
Biggie
We
said
really
NyQuil.
appreciate.
NyQuil is horrible. At first minute.
First minute.
Yeah.
My wife is a NyQuil person. She believes in the stuff. You never had NyQuil before you came to America, though,
No,
right?
no. That's my favorite.
Right.
One the thing I miss.
Like
We
when
love the Rileys. God bless you. God bless you, PJB. We
we
really
appreciate
appreciate.
it. Thank you, my friend.
Yeah. We had actually had that threshold $100, and that helps a lot.
Yes. We were trying to.
I think
We're told if we hit
the
100,
100. Yeah.
then we're over our threshold, and then
Yeah. So we
every
haven't
month
reached
we'll
it
get.
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really it
Yeah.
helps us
We
a lot.
appreciate that.
But we only had like 22. So 22 minus 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and then we got some other money there, so
There you go.
so
Wow.
we are getting close. We appreciate it
Thank you
all.
guys. We appreciate it so much.
Anything given, we greatly appreciate it.
Yes, yes, yo. The Hapsters. Good night, sis. Aloha from Darin and Sub Sub. Aloha. We shall.
Uh,
Ocean.
that must.
I loved it. She's full of love.
Yeah.
Share the love. Thank you, the hamsters. Hillbilly, she and the hamsters. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, the hamsters from Tropical 10. Big E cause the others, it's hard for them to say my name. Rain,
Yeah.
Rain, Ruel. Did I say the name right, Rain, Rain? You didn't reach 100?
We
Surprise!
on
Nope.
our
The super chat,
super chat
yeah,
on
plus
our
all, and the
yeah
minutes, like the commercial and
uh,
stuff. I think they added all, and then
yeah
100.
yeah we have not officially hit it yet.
Yes. I
We
thought you hit
other
100
than
on the first day. Nope.
now the PayPal that people have sent us PayPal, we've
Yes.
definitely hit the 100 mark there, but that's not part of YT, of course. So as far as the super chats and stuff, we have not hit the 100 mark yet. We don't think we're still there. We were like $22 away
Yes.
before we started this LS.
Right.
And again, if anybody sends us money, hey, we're greatly thankful.
Yes.
If you don't send us money, hey, we
We're still
appreciate it.
thankful.
Anyways,
Time is also
uh,
when you hanging out with us is also appreciate. We
yeah,
also appreciate it.
yeah,
I thought you hit no, but you can call Rain Rain. Well, Rain, that's fine.
rain.
Rain.
Yes.
That's a song. Rain is good. I just call you RR.
All right.
Right. TT said.
Rain.
But I thought you had 100 plus in super chat the first day. Nope.
Nope.
I think we got like
55, I think, is what it was.
Rain Rain TT. Yeah.
Unless somebody took it back or something, but nah, we only were like 55, 56.
Of course, you disappeared for a month right after you wanted.
All right.
We didn't disappear actually. We were watching yours.
We were watching everybody else's, and
We're in the
weren't
background.
we weren't doing our own. I guess that was the problem.
Yes.
But it was hard, after we got monetized, everything
It's
got
new.
locked down, and
Yes, yes.
we were stuck in the house, and
And then we want. That's the time we want to go to places.
right. We had talked about, well, once we're this, we're gonna start doing these live streams out and about, and go to a place and do a live stream there, and then
go to the ocean.
crack. Stop.
And the expectations.
Yeah.
We get disappointed.
Right. And we were preparing for like our son. He had a 6th grade graduation party thing going on, and suddenly that
Canceled,
stopped.
yeah. And he have interview too, canceled again.
Yeah, for the next school that he's going to. So.
Lady Farmer is in.
Hello, Lady Farmer.
Hello, hello. How are you
Welcome,
guys?
welcome.
Hello po to all. Hello din sa iyo.
And have you talked about Sean yet?
No, but I watched the video.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't hear you say hi to him yet.
Sean, hello Sean Williams. Hi sis, have a nice morning or noon. Lady Farmer thinks big. Hello Sean.
Sean's an awesome guy here on YouTube. If you guys don't know our friend Sean, very supportive.
Lady Farmer. Okay. John Escape, you should do an LS outside a little dark.
Yeah. Well,
Ar-
we this is where right now the aircon is working.
Yeah.
So we're in here because it's warm.
We'll be cooked outside.
Yeah, it's
It's 96
yeah.
degrees.
I'm fat, and you guys don't want to see me
Sweating.
be drenched. I mean, I'm warm in here.
Melting like an ice cream.
Melting like ice.
Ready to eat my lunch, host, but I will keep my phone in your stream. Oh,
Thank you,
thank you,
thank you.
Rin. Maraming salamat sa inyo, guys. There was a video um, in My Have Mercy saying, can you just speak Tagalog or Bisaya? I think
Somebody,
you're having hard time to.
somebody said that on
Yeah, crazy. Well, I'm learning.
your. Ask them to help for a
So
little bit.
tired being stuck in the house. I know I have to be safe.
Yeah.
Yes, we are tired too. We are making our bucket list. What to do next after this? We might go to Cebu.
Maybe.
Yeah, I did book the flight already, right? In July.
We don't even know if the airlines are going to open back up.
Hey, there's a sale in Air Asia. September 17, 1 peso.
Whoa.
Whoa, I've been booking a lot.
Whoa.
One way.
One way.
Don't want you to go back one way only. One night only. I just had lunch. Sorry, host. I missed some part, but I will play your video again later on. Oh,
No
thank you,
problem.
British. No problem. Great idea. Have an outside LS. Have a barbecue now. That will be a different.
Yeah. Well, right now, the way everything's set up here, and everybody's on lockdown. So right now, you go out into the front yard, and all of our vehicles are there right now. So we don't even like have room inside the fenced in area that we're supposed to stay in to really do too much. We can sit out on the porch, but yeah, not doing too much out there on the porch, I guess.
It's a tropical team in the Philippines. Very boring. LOL. Kumusta? I just had lunch. Oh, a peso fare. 1,800 in
And fees,
fees.
yes.
It's all right, man. We're desperate.
Yeah, but he knows the tricks. It's 1 peso,
But
but they get you on the
8 years
back end.
ago, 1 peso is only 800.
1 peso would be a 800 ticket.
880 ticket.
That's back when we used to travel here a lot. Huh?
I am making my list. Everything me want to do when it's done outside. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to,
Yeah.
write what you want to do. So when you appreciate it, I mean, now that this is the time to list it down, write it down.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that we like to do once this is done.
I
That
want to go island hopping.
we want to go. The first thing I want to just
I
go
want
to
to
the
go
ocean.
swimming in the ocean and say hi to the fishes. And then I say hi. I'll cook you later.
I'll eat you raw. I'll bite your face off.
No, I said later. Maybe if it's cute enough,
If
maybe
it gets close to her, she'll suck the eyeball right out of it.
No.
No cooking necessary.
I said, had so much fun things planned with mom and dad and family, but all that snap, we
Yeah,
postponed, cancel further notice, but I do have it all written down what I want to do when it's all over
yeah,
outside. Oh,
exactly.
that's so nice. Hillbill in the Philippines. Hi, how are you? From Daily Farmer. Running lower each day. Wife is out now talking to BUN. What's BUN? Tropical Tim.
Is that beer run guy? BUN run guy? Whatever. I don't know.
Let Tropical Tim
Yeah, you.
teach
I was
us.
just trying to figure it out.
Yes.
What's a bun?
Only traveling I do now is to fridge or the CR.
Yeah, that's
That's
about
right.
what we do. We travel in to the living room and sometimes walk outside, stare at
Yes.
stuff.
I don't think it will end. It will slow, but we will have to live with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just be thankful.
What are you doing?
UN Beer Underground Network. That's a good one. Bun. Beer Underground
So now
Network.
have they stopped selling beer? We don't buy enough of it to know.
What
Isn't that your charger or is that Jabba's charger?
Jarvis?
Can you unplug your phone? Our little one's in here to get a charger for his older brother. For his kuya. Because he needs it, huh? So he sent you to go get it. Take that one too in case he needs it. Does he need that one?
Been busy eating
Or you
beer,
good
meat, and the bathroom. You eating it raw, my friend?
with that?
I
And the
miss.
bathroom.
Yeah, I miss sushi.
I like deer meat when they cook it right. Most time in like a stew or a chili. I've even had in spaghetti.
Hey, did you know if same cooking like what you cook dogs too? I'm just saying. Yes, no sale except through Pedro's cousin Slick Willy.
There you go. So no sale, huh? We bought some not too long ago from the Sorry store down here, but it was only a couple bottles. Um, but that was it.
John escaped. Take care. Have to go to work. 4 a.m. Be well and God bless you both and your family. Thank you, John escape. Thank you for
Thank
the
you, thank you.
time.
Appreciate you
Yes,
coming,
yes,
hanging out with
yes.
us.
Been a while.
Yeah. I think we look dark too because we got the window behind
Right.
us. You think?
Caveman can do it. Guy for 20.
There he
Twin.
is.
Hello, host and co-host. Hope all is well. Yes, thank you, Caveman.
Doing pretty good.
Yes,
Hopefully
yes,
you're doing well as well. There in Kentucky, there's other Kentucky people on here as well.
yes. I like elk meat.
Elk meat. I've never had elk meat.
What's elk meat?
You know, it's they kind of look like a deer, but it's bigger, like
Hi, Caveman
a
can do it
moose.
from Sean. Deer sausage links.
Yeah,
The bill said. Yes,
I
that's
like that
good
as
food.
well. Yeah,
Good night, all in the room. Thank you, Janice Kay.
we appreciate you.
British expat. First thing I want to do after the lockdown is to ride a jeepney or a tricycle. Hire it the whole day just to have a long trip around the province.
Right.
I miss going out to talk to neighbors.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but you can talk to neighbors too. I
Well, it
mean,
depends on where he lives.
right? Yeah,
Like in our little neighborhood, barangay, whatever you want to call
you
it,
can still talk.
uh, people are still like
Go
walking
out.
around. I feel like we live like in an alley back, you know, in in the States, we live in an alley, you know, and the alley here, there's people like walking up and down it, and whether you're
Yeah.
going to the sorry store or
Playing
just
kites.
the kids are playing. Down at the end of
This
the
rice, what you
road,
call it?
it's a rice field there, but the kids are all there
Yeah.
uh, flying kites. I
Yeah.
mean, we've seen like a huge group of
Like
them.
only at 5 o'clock, like when it's
Yeah, when
not
it
too
starts to
hot.
get.
Yeah. Big thanks to all friends too. Both be safe always out there. All need sleep time, need rest. Sean, thank you, Sean.
Thank you, my friend, for coming,
Yes, we appreciate it. Got to
hanging
roll,
out with
guys.
us.
Thanks for inviting me, Riley. Spears to all. Walang katapat. Thank you, Tropical
Thank you,
Tim.
thank you. Appreciate you
Mercy,
coming
thank
over.
you, Tropical Tim. TT.
If you guys, again, if you haven't been over to Tropical Tim
This
show,
afternoon, I think 6 o'clock.
yeah,
That's his show.
yeah,
His
check him out.
yeah. He has an
Awesome.
LS. Oh, I think
Almost daily,
yes,
5 or 6 days a week.
yes,
Right?
yes,
As of right now,
yes,
maybe when we're off of lockdown, maybe you'll change it up. But as of right now,
yes.
yeah. Buffalo meat.
Is sweet. Really?
I can't. Yeah, I think I've had buffalo meat one time, but it was made into like a barbecue. So you taste the flavor of the barbecue more than the meat. I've had ostrich as well, um, made into like sloppy Joe.
Sean said, "Welcome always. Thanks to always enjoy here. I will have a good sleep. Thank you, Sean." Brit said, "They are very strict here as we already have 13 cases in the province."
Oh wow!
Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Now, where do are you up there by? You're closer to the Manila area. Is that
Are
what I
you in the
recall?
north, the middle, or the south of the
Lasan.
Philippines?
We're down here in Mindanao, and
Yes,
we don't have that many cases.
yes. Mountain Man Philippines is in the house. Hello,
Hey, hey,
guys. I'm
hey!
coping with love every night. All is good here.
Awesome, awesome.
Thank you
We
for
appreciate you
coming
coming.
here. Yeah.
I was checking out your video how you made the maggot feeder for the chickens, and man, that's a pretty good idea. We have the family has a farm where we have chickens and stuff. I wonder if that's something that we can do there. Right now we can't because we're kind of far away
Yes.
from it. But maybe when everything opens up, that's something that we can try to build and try to see if we can get it working.
So 10 for
If
thanks,
it's
guys.
working for you, if it didn't work out for you well, then there's no need for us to do it.
Yeah.
But most of our scrap food here, we have dogs, so they get most of the scrap, or the cats
Dogs, cats,
and rats.
and rats, and chicken from the neighbor
Yeah, the
coming
neighbor
here to
chickens to to eat on our stuff.
share the food. Share the food. We are
Yeah.
located at far north of Manila. We are
Okay.
in La Union province in Luzon.
All right. You'll probably have to tell us that a few times. We'll
Yes, yes.
we'll eventually remember, but
We're old.
we're old. we,
He just don't want to admit it.
we forget.
I just tried it, so I'm waiting to see also. If it does not work, then chop chop in the freezer.
Yeah, that's it right there. Now I didn't see what type of chickens that you had. My wife and them would really like to raise the native chicken. That's what they really want to be successful in. Of course,
Right.
it's all on hold right now. They have some chicken, but they're more. They were in the process of building a pen and all
A
that stuff.
beer, half, it's like white, big chickens.
Big chickens, yeah.
Big.
Yeah, they want to
I
raise the
used to have
native.
50 a beer. I raised it
You ate them all.
No, sell it and give some and eat some.
I'll tell you guys a story back when I, was kind of newer to the Philippines, and not now. Of course, we've been coming here back and forth for 10 years now. Um, but I went somewhere with Mercy. And I'm going to call the lady that we went and visit a medicine woman, or a witch doctor or something to that effect. She don't like that I use that term. But we went to visit this lady, and we walked back at this little path all the way back into this wilderness area. And suddenly there is a hut there that they lived in, and not much. It wasn't very big of a building or anything like that. It's just a hut. There was several kids running around, and the medicine lady. So she's a real older lady, but it looked like maybe her son was there. And there's just chickens everywhere, and he's out there feeding the chickens while I'm there. And they're very nice people, and they were having me try different stuff that they had there that I never tried, like a sweet potato. I think that was the first time I had what they call a sweet potato here. And anyways, we were getting ready to leave, and so he's feeding the chickens, tossing out some stuff, and the chickens are getting close to him. All of a sudden, he grabs the chicken up, and next thing you know, they're handing me a chicken in a plastic sack with its head poked out, and the chicken, is doing some of this stuff, and they give me this chicken. It's a
He's
live
scared.
chicken. I'm like,
He's driving. So what
what?
is this?
What? I mean, I was very thankful to him. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Salama.
They're thankful that you
Uh,
came and
they,
visit.
they,
That's how they express their
right,
gratitude. That's how they cannot give you money or anything,
right.
but they can only give you what they have.
So
So
they
it's a
gave me a
big
chick,
deal.
right? So I was very thankful. I'm not
But he
saying
was
anything bad,
scared the whole time.
but we have a live chicken in the car, and it's in the plastic sack, and it's moving around. So the sack. I was like, what are we supposed to do with this chicken, Merce?
Trade it to Jollibee.
So
Said,
we drove through Jollibee's, and I asked him, "Hey,
can
can
you
you give
trade?
me a bucket of chicken, and I'll give you this live chicken? I'll just trade you. I'll give you this live one, and you just give me a cooked chicken.
Yeah.
I'll even pay for the service of
Or
getting it cooked."
McDonald's. Said, oh, I'll go to McDonald's. Maybe
But we
they have
drove through
free.
Jollibee's, so
Yes,
I asked him.
it's funny. Said they, you guys wanna take this and give us additional chicken?
Yeah,
Yeah. Hello, Mountain Man. I like your video about the maggot bucket.
yeah, we were checking it out.
Yes, yes. Your story experience.
Yeah, so that was the first time that I was given a live chicken in the Philippines. So we
It's
had it. We brought it here, and they tied a rope or a plastic thing to its leg, and it was in the backyard. And I don't know if we ended up eating it or what. We kept eating chicken, but I don't know if it was that one or not.
yes, yes.
So,
You just didn't
anyways,
realize it.
I kind of had forgotten about it, and I guess it was on the table one day, and chop chop. Yeah.
Chop, chop.
So, but I just thought it was cool, different,
Right.
fun. So, yeah,
Experience in the Philippines.
yeah, new
What else is
experiences all the time.
unforgettable experience here?
Oh, there's been so many. Mercy's asked me what other unforgettable experiences have I had. We've lived here just over a year now, full time. Before we'd come for a few months and go back, and come, go back, that kind of thing. But this is our
Longest.
longest time being here, and I don't know. There's been so many different things since I still consider myself new. I'm not the expert. I'm making
One
a
of
lot
the
of
thing is
mistakes.
also if we have visitors, right? You know what? Your sister-in-law, he sleep with us. She sleep with us.
Oh, back then?
Yeah, right. That's new to you, right?
Yeah, that's been that's several years. We didn't live here then. We did the pallet in our house that we have in Davao. We made a huge pallet in the living room where the air was, and so we could all have a good night's sleep. And it was me, my wife, my kids, and then my sister-in-law was with us at the time. So it's a huge bed on the floor. We got extra people in the bed with us.
We're happy family.
Yeah,
Family oriented. That's what
there
we
you
do.
go.
We sleep together.
Everybody,
Not the one you're thinking.
not a party.
Not a party.
uh,
So Philo is in the house. Philo in the
Philo in
Philo.
the
Hello, Philo.
Philippines.
Who's
Yes,
the who's your newbie?
we're Hoosier newbie. We're Hoosiers, or I am, anyways.
You are
You're adopted Hoosier.
doctor. Trying to.
So yeah, we're still newbies. We only been here a year, so we can't say that we're like pros at this or nothing. Well, my wife's a pro, but I'm not. So she knows the deal. But even even since we've been back into to the Philippines, there's a lot of things that she does differently, and she sees since she lived in America for so long. It's like the shit is crazy, that kind of thing. Uh-oh. What? Somebody's asking us about TP. What is he saying there?
Where have you coped with not using toilet paper yet?
Yes.
You don't wipe.
Listen
If
to
you
her.
if you run out of toilet paper, it's gonna take a shower.
We what what we do. Sorry for getting kind of grabby. What I do is I have toilet paper in the house. I try to keep some here, but most of the time, it's you know you do the shit shower and shave. Except for I don't do the shave part.
Just the shower.
The shit in the shower.
A year is a long time, especially when you are American.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. I would agree with you there, my friend.
But this he got this.
Yeah.
He's been crying sometimes. He just
Sometimes
don't tell me, but
the
it's alright.
if it wasn't for this lockdown, I think I've been dealing with it better than I got through it all the time.
Pop Pop and Dara channel. Hello guys.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. We're back on the LS.
Woohoo!
We're gonna try to do some more LSs.
We'll
We've been
try.
gone for so long, and we'll get it to.
Hang out with
We'll
you
we'll
guys.
do some StreamYard or
StreamYard,
whatever
yeah.
coming up
Either tonight or tomorrow.
sometime. Yeah. We tried to, if we do a StreamYard, we want to at least have a little bit where we know who's coming up and we'll do an interview with them, that kind of thing, and then we'll open it up.
Right.
That's kind of how we like to do it. Um, everybody has their own way of doing stuff, but that's what we like to do.
Yeah. We're like we can stare on the screen like this.
uh,
We can talk. We don't
uh,
talk like other people. We freeze.
that's just sometimes the deer in the headlight look. What?
What's next?
Yeah.
Happy Pappy! hello, happy Pappy.
There he
Have you
is.
heard anything on when lockdown maybe lifted?
Yeah, we have not heard that they're
No,
going to extend it yet.
hopefully
Um,
not.
hopefully,
And
especially down here,
yes,
it's
but a month is okay. You know, right?
we'll see.
It's not
We,
too
we've
much.
been trying to not talk about it for
Yeah,
maybe it'll
yeah.
go away.
Hurts sometimes, like
Maybe it
especially when
just
we talk
go
about
away.
it. And come on,
No,
I'm a homebody. I like home, but now
too much.
this is too much.
Yeah.
I'm still therapy for coping with no TP when I first arrived.
Yeah.
That's all right.
You know, back when I first came to the Philippines for my wife, I tell people this horrible toilet paper story that I lost a good pair of boxers because I didn't know that they don't have toilet paper
In the back,
at, in the
in
restrooms, like sometimes when you go to the malls
yeah.
and stuff. So I went into the mall and I had ate something that didn't agree, so did your business, and then I'm looking around, it's like, holy moly,
Where is
what
it?
what do I do now? And there's a little bucket over in the thing. I'm like, what am I
What am I?
supposed to do? So I
First
lost a
time.
pair of boxers that day, and I was free balling it. And ever
You're
since
proud of it,
then,
right?
I started
Always
carrying
in his
toilet
pocket,
paper and like I had
shorts.
cargo shorts or whatever. So I take the roll out and have a small roll of toilet paper like in one of those pockets just in case. And that's what I tell my foreign friends that are going to come here, that they need to find a place that they can have
Toilet
some
paper
toilet paper on
with
them
them. Yeah.
in case they're out and about and something happens and they need to do that.
Big E said the Mrs. Riley all female
StreamYard
shirt
was
was epic.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I
very
loved
very
it.
good.
I even watched it the next day.
It was
He
good.
did that, yeah.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, if you guys want to see a good StreamYard, um, my wife interviewed a couple ladies, and then it became
Fun.
there was
Fun, fun,
six
fun.
all lady
Yeah,
panel.
yeah,
They had a
yeah,
good talk.
yeah. Three single ladies and three married ladies in the
Yeah,
top. It's like, wow, perfect combination.
good balance. Good
Yeah.
balance.
Yeah. Oh, G Piscal is in the house. G
Hello,
Piscal,
hello.
hello. Found that like button, fam.
Thank you,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
G.
Appreciate it.
Mm, I was talking with a person near Davao yesterday, and they said they were told it was being lifted the 19th.
Well, Happy Pappy, just like there, you hear different things from
Yes.
different places. And that's kind of what we had heard, that they plan on lifting it uh, in the teens there. I don't know what exact date it was, but that's what we heard. But if you go to a different channel, you can hear something different. So
Right.
that is, and I'm not talking about YouTube channels. I'm talking about just news generally. So depending on who you listen to and where you're getting your news source,
Right. Right.
you'll hear all kinds of stuff. So we're just waiting.
For
We're
the
hoping that it happens in the teens, but we're gonna deal with whatever. Right?
was the yeah the final countdown.
So we're trying to be, like not kids at Christmas time. Like the 25th is coming. We know that's gonna be
Yeah.
Christmas. If we set our minds to
We
it's going to
might be
happen on that day,
disappointed, right?
then we'll be so disappointed if it
We'll
doesn't.
just
We're just
sing a song.
just waiting, right?
Yeah, waiting. Yeah.
Howdy, mountain
Thank you
man.
for the vivid description.
Hey, no problem.
What did you describe?
The pooping.
Oh,
Hey,
no problem.
I
willing to
I
share.
be keeping it real on this channel.
British expat in the Philippines. Haha, that is funny. If you don't have toilet paper,
Yes.
lost the
Yeah.
boxers.
I lost my boxer shorts. Like,
British.
what am I gonna do?
It's a pity why some public places don't have toilet paper in their toilets.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, they had buckets
they
with
have
water.
buckets. If there's water there, you can.
But I didn't know how to do all that stuff and stay dry. I, need, I needed to get fully naked to be able to wash my butt.
Wow. Talking about personal stuff here.
Sorry, not to gross nobody
Yeah,
out.
this is for only foreign people.
Yeah, for
A
foreigners,
tip, a tip.
keep some TP with you. Put it in your pocket.
Hint. Hey Darren from Gibisco. They are still living in a tent from the earthquake damage, so we're planning to go home to family then.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
There was
last
a lot of tents still up last
yes,
time we were
yes,
down there.
because they are scared. I
Yeah.
mean, that's Mount Apo. There's a volcano there. So I think the largest, I'm not really sure, but it's the largest in Southeast Asia, largest volcano, Mount Apo.
It's
So
big.
it's really big, big. So the earthquake really scares them
Yeah,
so bad. Like
a lot of tent
yeah,
cities down through there.
yes,
Still,
yes.
last time we went down there,
They're scared.
it's
Even though some have just cracks in their homes, they rather stay and sleep well because usually it's nighttime. That's an earthquake. Chi Taros. Hello, Chi. Salamat. Salamat sa
welcome.
pagbisita. Thank you. Just say hi and hello to everyone. Be along as work. Okay. Thank you, Chi. Thank you.
Appreciate you
Marvin.
stopping in. Hey, if you guys haven't done the old thumbs up or down, don't
Yes,
forget
yes,
us.
yes, yes. It's a thank you for us. Thank you guys for the thumbs up or thumbs down.
Either way,
Either way, you
we
guys.
we like it. We likey. We likey long time. Sorry. Yeah,
Um,
it's from a movie. Sorry.
I forgot his name. Um, forgot his name. Who talks to us, asks 100 questions to us. What's his name?
Aldi,
Aldi.
he
Aldi
was in
is
here.
he still here? Aldi, are you still here?
I forgot his name. Well, the damage.
The damage was such that many don't have the money to repair and rebuild.
Yeah,
That too, happy party.
there you go.
I think the whole Davao, not
The area.
they have different three provinces of Davao.
It's Davao area is really big,
Yes,
so depending on what area of
yes,
Davao, like the house we have is near the airport, so it's like very deep into Davao, if almost on the other side of it. It's on the far side from the way we travel, so it takes us extra long to get there.
yes.
Which we get to Davao in about 2.5, 3 hours, but then it takes another hour to get through Davao to
Right.
where we live at. So.
Chilling in Bohol, Che. Oh, it's good. Mountain Man. Oh, it's from Bohol.
Bohol.
Oh, our friend Ruth is in
Yeah,
Bohol.
I think a lot of Mountain Man. Do you see a lot of foreigners in Bohol? I mean, like we know a lot of people on YouTube from Bohol. A lot of foreigners. Like here in this area, there's one other foreigner. Yeah, one other foreigner, and he just got onto YouTube.
I'm covered by a ton of YouTube foreigners.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like the island of choice. And we're down here where everybody tells people not to go.
Down here.
You
I
have
have
about
about five of
five.
them within a mile.
Yeah.
Wow.
We know of one other
At least
foreigner
you're
in
not
this
alone
area.
there.
Well, you might not like foreigners. But yeah, there's a guy that we became friends with that lives here. He's from the UK, and if you guys seen my video where you didn't really hear my voice, but I interviewed about his karate. He wrote a book about a karate style karate and stuff. So
He
that is the
lives here
guy
with
that
us.
lives in our area. So, but there's supposed to be a couple others, but we never see them, or we'll occasionally catch a glimpse of them, or they're people that come and go. They're here for 3 weeks.
Even if we see a foreigner, we'll be like, Honker!
We're
We're
like
screaming outside of it.
we always, if we see foreigners, we always we're like Filipinos, like, hey, look, there's hey Joe.
He's been screaming, Hey Joe!
Yeah. Like, did you see that?
Where?
There's a
There,
foreigner.
walking. Okay, let's go back.
Especially if we see a younger one, that's not like a very, very old guy. That's like so rare.
Yeah. Usually they're age.
Now down in Davao, you see plenty. You
Oh,
don't even notice it. There's
they
so
walk.
many. Yeah, they're everywhere. But here, you don't.
People live there too.
Yeah.
You know what I say when a Filipino shouts, Hey Joe? What?
What's that?
What do you say?
I'll tell you what I say.
What you say?
Do you remember what you told me?
Hey Dong.
Yeah. So I called them all Dong. Say,
Hey
what?
Dong.
They say, hey Joe, and I say, hey Dong.
Hey Pedro.
Hey Pedro, yeah. That's Tropical Tim. I think he says, hey Pedro. I say, hey Dong.
Dong. Try to strong. Dong.
Dong. I think of it like a
ding dong.
ding dong, yeah.
It's like
And they
you're
look at
calling
me
the
like,
boss. Dong. Dong. That's funny.
yeah. But I here in this area too, I get called Hey Santa a lot, and also Hey Bin Laden.
Big is that you must not see too many. No,
We
you
don't.
don't.
I mean, it's so rare for us to see it. It takes us like
Maybe
it's a
if we
shot.
see Big E, we'll be like,
What is this white guy doing?
oh. We haven't seen a giant
Yeah, we haven't
for a
seen
long
anybody even
for
my
a year.
size. How sweaty I am. What's the air on? I can't tell. I'm over here sweating. Is it on fan? I think you got it on fan.
I'll turn it off and turn it.
Hey, Peter. You would be shocked, yeah. It'd be a nice surprise. We went to Manila there, and we went out of the country already, and we've seen some. We've seen foreigners, um, but I haven't seen anybody my size. I'm fat and 6 foot, but I haven't seen anybody my size. I did see somebody. I'll take that back. I seen somebody taller when we went up to Iloilo and came back. We stopped at, what was that park's name? With the teepees and the water slides and stuff. Yeah, there was a park that we stopped at and stayed at for a night. and there was a American guy. Of course, he was older than me, but he's about 6 foot, and he yelled at me from across the park. Hey, he was excited to see me. He says, "I already know you're an American." I said, "How can you guess?"
He's from Texas, right?
I think he was from Tennessee, maybe. But he was asking me questions like, "Do you know where I can get some good weed?" It's like I'm not even from this area, so no, I don't know. Like I'm not here to become the salesman in the weed area either. That would be weird. Get in trouble here for slinging weed. Um, hey, what? Hey, was it you, my friend? Nah, this I don't know, Mountain Man. I don't know how old you are, but this guy seemed to be, a little older. He was probably retired, but he lived up in that area. I don't think he was. I think he was whatever island that Dumageddon is on. I'm still looking for the weed. Yeah, hey, I don't know where to get it. I've smelt it a few times here, but I don't know anybody that is having it or okay. So yeah, you're younger than me. So what is this? Yeah, I'm 40 something. I guess I'm 47 years old. You got 13 acres or hectares in Iloilo. Cool. I met when I was in Iloilo. I did meet some other foreigners and one other guy that had a beard. But our weird story about Iloilo when we went there for my father's wedding. My wife hooked my dad up with a Filipino, and he got married in Iloilo to her. So we went there to his wedding. So my dad has a big beard like me. Uh, I was there, and then this other guy, but the other guy was from Australia. So it's so they there's three of us there at the wedding that were foreigners that had big beards. So I kind of felt at home for a little bit. Fiber optic, yes. Yeah, it was a pretty nice city. We hooked up with one of my wife's friends from college there, and we seen a little bit of the city while we were there. Most of the time, we were at a resort, of course, and but we did go around, and you know, they even talked to us about, hey, you guys should consider moving up this way, because it's more stuff that we could get into, if you will. Big E over there in Cebu, he's got fiber optic too, but yeah, we don't have any of that luxuries here. But I can't complain because we've had. I don't know if we've been loading at all since you guys have been on here with us, but we typically would load when we come onto our shows. Yeah, the safest city besides Davao. Okay. Yeah, we own a house down in Davao, and that's mainly where we go to, and we rent it out as a on Airbnb as well. But I think they were trying to get us to look into buying a house there and maybe staying there some of the time. And, um, But unfortunately, I don't have money to invest in many cities. Yeah, when you come. How is the Airbnb doing for you? Well, until this all hit, it did pretty good. Um, we were booked for 3 months from one person, but they decided, I don't know, they were afraid to be locked down there, but they decided to get out of it. They had stayed there 2 months, and then they left. They were supposed to stay three, but they left. We had only been running the Airbnb for uh, probably about I say we've been having it for about 5 months now. So, and it's been doing pretty good. I can't complain. There's a lot of stuff to learn here. Foreigners sometimes they expect different. You know, the house is a nice house and everything, but it's not an American house. And some of the foreigners that would stay there, you know, they wanted the highest speed internet ever, and they wanted central air throughout the house. It's a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom house, and it doesn't have central air, but all the bedrooms have air conditioners, and you can only do so much. I can't make it an American house. It's not insulated to put a central air into or anything like that. And plus, for the prices that we charged, they're not. They gotta understand it's not. You're not getting Ritz Carlton or the Hilton at this price range. So, but it had done pretty good. The first day that we put it online, we went to sleep that night, and the next morning it had already been booked for a full month. So the guy that first stayed there um, is what I would call a sexpat. So he came to the Philippines to test out the flavors, and he had many different women, professional and other, in the house. But he
Lost my hard drive.
rented the entire house, and we were new at it. So when he left, we didn't check the house that well, and it ended up they had somebody that he had there. I'm guessing one of the professionals that was in the house took something from our house that was kind of expensive, and we didn't notice it was gone, or our caretaker didn't notice it was gone until too late. We'd already closed up his deal, and can't charge him for it when we noticed a month later. So, but now we're doing better at that kind of stuff. Yeah, that got us a little bit, but other than that, we've had pretty success. I mean, some people, you know, you get people that want to complain about stuff. Like I said, a lot of foreigners are in it, and they, even though we tell them everything, we show pictures. I got videos of the house and exactly what's in the house and how everything works. I give them all those videos, and then they'll find some reason to complain. The last person that left the house early, his complaint is the road in front of it. Um, it was a dirt road, and when people would drive down the road, it causes the dirt to go in the air, and then into the property. And he wanted to barbecue up on the porch that's next to the road, and that was something that he wanted to complain about. I mean, if you want to find something to complain about, I guess you'll find it, right?
I'm Milad TV. Hello.
Would you rent it?
To a group of Koreans?
Oh yeah, we would rent it to whoever. We don't mind. It just we try to explain to them what the house is and stuff. But as long sometimes with the Philippine, some of the Filipinos that have tried to rent our house before, they've tried to rent our house, and they say that it's two people going to stay there, and then they come to find out that they're planning on having a party in our house, and it's a nice house, so they want to show it off to bring friends and family and have a party there.
Bob said, "Yo, Billy."
Hello, 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 Bob. How are you doing?
Shout out to all Imilad TV from Imilad. Imilad, salamat sa pagpunta.
Yeah. But so far so good with the Airbnb. But if I to be honest with you, I would not buy properties to turn them into Airbnbs in Davao. Maybe if you had like a beach or something that was close, um, maybe so. But where we live at, it's right by the airport. It's by malls, that kind of thing. So it's a nicer area. It was one of the nicer older neighborhoods in that area, but it is a older neighborhood. It's not a brand new house. It's we've updated it and all that stuff, but you can't please everybody. But we've had definitely positive feedback on our house from people that stayed there.
Good, good here. Hope you all doing okay.
Good, good. Yeah, we're doing good. We had been off of LS for a while, so we thought we'd come back today and celebrate LS, the return of
the legend.
yeah. We used to do a lot of LSs, and then we kind of gave it a break, about a month or so.
Right.
We've done like spotty ones, but never anything of any length or anything.
Maybe tonight.
Maybe again.
Maybe again. We don't know.
Who
We're
knows?
just gonna pop out and say hi. We'll say, "Hey, Joe."
Yep.
Kumusta sa inyong tanan?
Hey Joe.
Hey Joe.
Hey
Pop
Joe.
out and say, "Hello, hello, world. We are back in the wild."
We are back in the LS community.
In a real community. In a new community. Yeah. So,
a new one?
Okay. We're gonna wrap it up.
Are you going to go for the one? Or ending it for now?
Yes. I think
For
we
now?
should. Yeah.
All right.
We didn't eat yet.
Well, my wife is telling me it is time for me to eat. I guess it's going on getting close to 2, and I haven't taken my lunch. Anybody knows what taking your lunch means?
Everybody.
They say.
I to feed.
My wife says you got to go take your lunch. I said, where are we taking it to? Thought we're going to eat at the table. Where do we take our lunch?
We're gonna have lunch.
Yeah.
Same. Come on. At least I speak your language.
Yes.
You speak mine. We'll see.
Which one?
I'll be correcting him.
All the time. Yes.
What are you eating?
Knowing my wife, we're eating rice and some kind of fish or chicken.
And a wrap. Lumpia. We made lumpia.
Lumpia.
Yes.
So that's
maybe we'll go LS and mukbang.
no. I eat on here sometimes, but I don't like to. Hey, thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate you.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for staying with us. Thank you for hanging out with us and share your views and say hi to us. We really appreciate you guys for the time and staying with us.
And if you want to know exactly when we're coming back, make sure you ring that bell.
Yes.
So you'll get an update and say,
Right.
Bing. As you see, we have a lot of different people from different places. We got friends from all around the world that do come here and hang out with us.
Also here in the Philippines, North,
Philippines,
Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao.
yeah, all over. We got some Korean friends.
Yeah,
we got
727.
we get that come here. So we got people from all over the place that do join us
Happy
and
party.
join us. Yeah, Florida, USA.
Yes.
So,
Mountain man from Bohol, Hillbilly
yeah,
from Amazon.
and Bud, yes.
Indiana, right? Or Kentucky. Hillbilly.
Hillbilly's in Kentucky right now.
Bob Don,
fellow Hoosier, yes.
Yes, yo, Bob Don.
We got
Thank
fellow
you for hanging out with
Hoosiers.
us. We miss Hoosier.
Yeah.
We miss the food there.
I need to miss it a little more and slim down, but that hasn't happened yet. Can't exercise too much in the house, I guess. I guess I could, but I'm fat and lazy, so.
No, you're not.
All right, guys. Hey, thank you all for joining us. If you haven't had a chance yet, thumbs up, thumbs down, either way. Don't forget, we'll probably have a new video on here sometime today, and we will be going live again sooner than later.
You don't know me. I know Billy 30 years ago. About that. That's okay, but I will get to know you more soon.
Yes.
Good night. Hello, Billy. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
See you guys.
We appreciate all you guys.
Yes, yo. I'm glad I get to hang out with you guys. Bye.